Hey everybody, this is Mike Crow, and there's a lot of things that have been going on in our industry. And of course, one of the things is that as business slows down, people start to, get a little bit concerned, some even panicking on whether to try to make sure that they are going to be able to stay in business. One of the things that I have been watching that really concerns me is the fact that I see so many people on Facebook and in other areas talking about how their business was terrible last year, and it just shouldn't have been. It really shouldn't have been. And part of it is because they're missing some of the basics that absolutely have to be there to make sure that their businesses grow. Now, one of the things I talked about back in episode number 4 was making sure that you're hiring the right people as you're moving forward. And by the way, most people make the mistake of hiring people at the wrong time of year as well. But we're not going to talk about that today as much. What I really want to talk to you about today is your marketing, okay? Because in what I call the business bullseye, all right, we have admin, we have marketing, we have your sales or your phones, and then of course we have the service, which is most of the time your inspectors, and it can be other types of services as well. The big part of this is that you need to make sure that you have someone out there working on your marketing. You need to make sure someone is out there promoting you. Now, if you're doing less than 200 inspections a year, that really should be you. You really should be the guy that's walking in and out of people's real estate offices or any others. And by the way, real estate agents are one of the lowest hanging fruit that you can definitely go after. But there are about 15 different groups. I call these mavens, people that can recommend your business. Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh, let's do it on the internet. Internet's fine, and I would like to see you be using the internet to grow your business as well. However, it is not going to be as cost effective as our Big Bang marketing. And our Big Bang marketing is around some core pieces. We talked about some of the marketing pieces that you want to use. You have your Just for Fun, you have your inspection times, you have your proof positive postcard, and you have your fellowship letter. And you want to make sure you have one of those. And every week, let me say that carefully, every week you want to walk in and out of a real estate office, the same real estate office, and drop off one of these types of flyers, plus your brochures, plus your business cards, probably plus some chocolates and things, and get set up so that they can see you. Now, I've talked about this more on some of my podcasts, so homeinspectormarketingpodcast.com. You can go out there and listen to it as well. I hope you'll catch that. And the big thing is that once you get to, again, if you're not doing 200 inspections, you need to be doing this yourself. Let me give you some basics here. You need to take in your area, and I would say 30 miles from wherever you are, and that's a big area when you really start to think about it. You're looking for at least 10 real estate offices that you can visit every single week. And if you want this to happen faster, and especially if you're in wintertime like I am right now, then you probably want 15 or 20 offices per week. Now, if you're a bigger company, you want 10 offices or 15 or 20 per week per inspector. So think about this for a second. We have 15 plus inspectors here. We are visiting over 400 offices every single month. And we're visiting 100 offices basically per week, if not more, all right, to make sure that we're hitting those. And our numbers are actually now are actually a little bit better, which is one of the reasons we had our best year ever. Now, these are basics for me. Most people are going to tell you, oh, yeah, just if you want to go in and drop some stuff on the offices, that'll be fine. Put some brochures out, that'll be fine. And you think once your brochures are in there, everything's fine. You don't need to go back. Wrong. Okay? I want to make sure you got that, all right? Wrong. All right? You want to make sure you're visiting every single week. And you want to make it so they want to get to know you, like you, and trust you. It's one of the reasons I tell people to take in a glass bowl and a bag of Hershey's miniature chocolates and do that every week and fill it up every week so they get to know you, like you, and trust you. We have a whole program, the Big Bang Marketing, where we teach you all of the pieces of that. And we actually give you the marketing pieces. So all you got to do is take our marketing pieces and then put your name on them, your unique selling points on them, and then make sure that you can get in there and just say hi. I mean, you know, the reason I created using of chocolates was so that people would go, oh, yeah, yeah, come on in. Okay. I did it not only for them to be able to say yes to you coming in, but I also did it for you as a home inspector. So you would go, hey, how would you like some chocolates? Okay. It's hard to turn you down when you've got something that good. And so there's that. And so it's very, very simple inside of all that. Now, the whole purpose of the Big Bang Marketing is to be able to set it up so that you can go in and speak at one of their office meetings. You want to be able to go in there and say hi to them, let them know who you are and what you do and what area you service. And of course, 99% of home inspectors just totally blow this. They go in and they say, hi, my name is John Smith and I'm a home inspector and I've been doing home inspections for this long and I've done this many home inspections and you'd be really well off to recommend me as your as a home inspector to take care of your clients. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? Yeah, maybe that takes care of their clients, and yes, it gets them to know you, but it doesn't get them to trust you or really want to refer you. All right? They have to be desperate actually to take and put you on their list from that. Okay? They don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, and they're sure as heck not going to refer you based on that short little spiel. And most of the time when you go into the office, you're given 5 minutes to do a presentation. So one of the things that I created was I call the perfect 5-minute presentation. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, and it leads to you coming back and doing more presentations, longer presentations. And by the way, we give you inside the Big Bang Marketing, we give you the perfect 5-minute presentation, and I think we've even talked about it even on my podcast out there as well. And at our annual meeting, which is March 10th, 11th, and 12th coming up here pretty soon. And people are already signing up for it. We already have a bunch of folks signed up for it. You want to be there. March 10th, 11th, 12th here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. In fact, you can go out to homeinspectormission.com and start seeing some of the pieces. I'm going to tell you, I consider it a big secret a lot of times of what we're talking about, who we're talking about. There's no CEUs here. This is all about you succeeding in your business and how to take it to the next level. I have some of the most incredible speakers on that. So one of the things we'll talk about there, I'm pretty sure, is the perfect 5-minute presentation. It doesn't take us long, and you get it pretty quick, and you understand exactly how to go do it, and then you start understanding how we do other presentations. Now, the reason I talk about the presentations, because one of the most important things that most people do is they want to get their name on people's list. And you absolutely want to do that. You absolutely want to make sure your name is on their list, okay? However, what you really want to do is gather their information and put it on your list as well. So one of the things that I created years ago, I call it a KMI, or a Keep Me Informed card. And the KMI basically is designed so that you get their name, their first name, their last name, their cell phone number so you can text them in the future, their office, and a signature saying, providing this information constitutes us permission to contact you regarding related information via mail, email, fax, pre-recorded message, text message, phone, etc. Okay? And so it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward little device, KMI, Keep Me Informed cards. Then you want to take this and you want to put it into a system, and we'll show you different systems down the road, like helpmetouch.com, basically to put them in there so that you can send them information out on a regular basis. So not only are you now in front of them in their office, but now you're also in front of them by email, okay, or maybe by text, or other methods, and of course making phone calls out there. I'm going to tell you one little thing that I teach our members all the time, and I call them blessing calls. And so it's January, and what I would suggest you do is figure out who your top 10, 20 agents are that worked with you this last year, and basically say, give them a phone call and say something like this. Hey, this is, in your name, hey, this is Mike Crow, and I just wanted to call and thank you. I was going over our numbers for last year, and we had a pretty good year last year, and one of the reasons I realized that was because we got a chance to work with people like you, professionals like you, and your clients. And I just wanted to call in and say what a blessing you were this year for us to be able to work with and everything. And I look forward to working with your clients again, this year. So anyway, just wanted to give you a holler, tell you thank you. I hope everything's going okay. And if they want to have a conversation a little bit, then have a conversation. Now, this is really important. Do not ask for anything during this call. Okay? Don't ask for, hey, we're really looking forward to you recommending us for your next inspection. Yeah, sure you are. But they know that. Oh, hey, I'd really like to see what I could do and come out and do a presentation. No, don't ask for anything on this call. This is a blessing call. This is to tell them how much we appreciate working with them and their clients this last year. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. So one of the big things that I want to make sure that you get out of this is some basics. One, you need at least 10, minimum 10 real estate offices per week, per inspector to visit to make sure that you're staying in front of them and they get to know you, like you, and trust you. Using the candy bowl that I've taught inside of Big Bang Marketing is the easiest way and most effective way to get in and out of those offices. And then after you've got that set up and you've been in there week after week after week, about the third, fourth, fifth, sixth week, you start saying, hey, I'd love to see what I could come and do a presentation at one of your real estate offices. And we even teach you to say, hey, here are some of the presentations that we can do for you. 9 marketing secrets of top producing agents, 10 ways to get 10 more referrals per month guaranteed, 13 Facebook or marketing website secrets, whatever. You got all these presentations that basically I built over the years, and Jonathan, my son, who runs our inspection business, has built as well, and they're out there doing some incredible stuff with those presentations. So, I was just talking with Kristen. She kind of oversees all the businesses, and Jonathan's on vacation right now because he's having a birthday, okay? And I said, do we have our marketing people out today? She went, absolutely. We got 3 marketing people out visiting offices today. And one of the things that we measure, there are things called key performance indicators. One of the things we measure is how many presentations we're scheduling. We want to make sure that we're scheduled and we have presentations out there everywhere. So, some basics again. 10 offices per week per inspector, right? Use the candy bowl to get in. Ask for the presentations. You want to make sure that you schedule at least 1 presentation per week, okay? These are some of the basic numbers that I try to help people get in and get started with to get their business up and running. Well, I just want to tell you thank you. This is Mike Crow with CoastBlueprint.com, and I look forward to working with you. And as I like to tell people, be successful and be around those that are successful. Have a great day and talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.